we want to wrap up with a couple, just some MLS news and some a couple of the matches. A couple of things. San Diego gets announced as the new club for the 30th club.
Does it bother you a little bit that Landon Donovan owns a team in San Diego called the Loyal, and MLS is being anything but by giving a team when their MVP trophy is named the Landon Donovan MVP trophy, quite possibly the greatest home player, the greatest American to ever play in your league is Landon Donovan. And now his investment in the team there is essentially gone to shit because you're giving, this conservative dude from England, who I said they should name the team the Tories, and I was told by CBS that, no, we shouldn't say that on air. The San Diego Tories.
Okay.
But doesn't this feel a little weird to you, the way this sort of played out?
You asked me, does it bother me a little? It bothers me a whole lot. I mean, this is a really, I mean, I'm not going to say backstab, but Landon.
It feels a little. There's a little.
Landon is plugged in and connected to a lot of MLS folks. I'm sure he started the Loyal with the intention of getting a group together to eventually, build a strong brand in San Diego, and then hopefully get into Major League Soccer. So those conversations happen. He's been trying.
Even if that wasn't the plan, that was at least a consideration for investing in this team.
Without a doubt, but I think he has mentioned that in the past, to some degree. This feels. It's going to feel awkward and weird, and we've seen San Diego Loyal have put out statements and tweets, and they've been very cordial. They've said hey, we're supporting this new group involved in in bringing a Major League Soccer team to San Diego, and you could tell they were typing it with some anger and just okay.
They were like bink, bink, bink as they were typing it.
So that is a. I mean, whether it's wrong or right, it's like business, right? I mean, I don't know. We can be frustrated about it, but when somebody's willing to pay $500 million to add a team, it's like,
which is
all right.
The next point I wanted to bring up.
My ears are quite open. I'm interested in what you have to say, sir.
Yeah, bro. If I don't know who, I'm just trying to think of someone who's not that toxic, but maybe a little bit. Wanted to be the third Cooligan and be like, no, they're like, here's $500 million. Like, welcome through the door of Blanco.
Oh, man. What, Tristan Thompson? Yeah, I didn't even know you were really into soccer like that.
Bro, this could be your next baby right here is helping us build this
We're
thing.
We're going to make this work somehow.
Jesus, Mike said Anne Hathaway. Just me. Actually, bro, I saw the photos of her, but I'm like, okay, I'm seeing some personality in the eyes now.
But you were soulless beforehand? What happened?
Yeah, that was my point. Somebody said I was being like Messiah. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm actually treating her with the same level of respect as everyone else. And saying, she a great actress.
You're like, I hate Anne Hathaway as much as I hate some men. Okay, where's the misogyny?
Bro, how many people? I've called an entire league boring just now. You think I don't give it to everyone equal, bro? Anne Hathaway, ride a skateboard to Bayern Munich. No, but look, the point I want to make is, yes, this feels really disrespectful. I get why you do it, though. $500 million, I agree with you. $500 million gets presented to you. You're like, you call everybody like, we on the up. Everyone except Landon Donovan. We eating good tonight. But here's the problem. How many teams does MLS have now?
We're at what, 28, 29? 28?
Right. So there's
29.
There's 15 and 14, right? So almost 30. We're at 29. 30th is announced, right, with San Diego. You just got $500 million. NYCFC paid $100 million or $115 million for theirs. You're now at $500,000 per team. Bro, you got to get to like 40 teams. You know what I mean?
No.
The investment's only going to get bigger the closer we get to the World Cup.
I've asked Don Garber that exact question, like how many can we keep going? He hasn't said that there's going to be more than 30. But in this world where we live in, where especially a lot of companies, tech companies, that it's not about making money necessarily. It's about growth. It's always about growth, like for the shareholders.
Yeah.
And always
We're not profitable yet, but where the asset is growing.
Right. And that seems to be what Major League Soccer is kind of doing. But really, and maybe some would argue that relegation would hurt that growth, but there's no other way to grow this sport. I mean, we've said this so many other times. It's like the next step has to be promotion relegation, because there's nothing else. There's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else that's going to intrigue people into the product more than the possibility of losing your team and dropping to a lower league. It's
just never going to happen.
I know that.
Know why we keep
but they're going to hit this wall over and over of like, how do we grow? How do we grow?
Do you honestly think they're stopping at 30? They can't.
They can't. No, there's no way.
They're getting $500,000.
Why stop?
I mean, the markets aren't even that big. If somebody wants to give you $500,000, $500 million,
look,
$500 million for Sacramento, you take that money. You're like, yo, now we got this is your 38th team, dude. We'll figure it out. 15 teams from each conference get in the playoffs, and we have a 2.5 month long playoff.
Who is it that is involved? Miguel Cabrera? That is
No, who's the dude from the Padres? I don't know why I said that.
Miguel Cabrera. What's his name? There's somebody, a baseball player that's involved in the ownership. Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
This is,
What nationality is he?
He's Venezuelan.
Manny Machado.
I think he's Venezuelan, if I'm not mistaken. No,
let's find this out.
Oh, he's American. Oh boy.
No, yeah, but you know what I mean. Shut up, Mike. Oh, he's Cuban.
No,
I think so. He's from Miami. He's Puerto Rican, bro. Yo, we got a Boricua owner of a team, bro.
All right, you love to see it. But in general,
he's Dominican.
Is he?
I looked it up. He's Dominican. A Dominican owns a soccer team, bro. Let's go. From Miami. He grew up in Hialeah. He's basically the baby of this show.
Okay. But the fact that there's a lot of athletes getting involved in soccer now, I mean, it just shows like everybody's feeling like, all right, this is about to pop. This is the next thing. Because of the 2026 World Cup, this is an asset that will only increase in value. Everybody needs to get in now. Major League Soccer is Bitcoin, bro, like 15 years ago. So that's where everybody...
Is it, though? Because remember, now they're giving away a month free of the streaming, which is usually not a good sign.
I mean, it is what it is.
When you got freestylers talking about, doing keepy uppies
no, but I'm just
on their backs while they're talking about get a free month if you like, comment, and subscribe, bro, that's not a good look.
Some stand-up shows I do, and some I don't ask how the people got in there. I'm just like, yo, I'm glad you're here. I can tell you some jokes, all right? I'm not asking all these questions.
Hey, what I'm saying is, if you have a line out the door trying to get in your comedy show, that's great. If you got to get out there and be like, comedy, free comedy, doesn't mean it's going to be a bad show. I'm just saying, you're not really getting the name out there as effective as some others.
You see the $500 million? I'm not worried about a couple free season passes, bro.
Maybe use some of that for promotion. You know what I mean?
That's on Apple. Apple, figure that out, okay? I get that.
Don Garber, get on a motorcycle, dude.